So my dear glad people, we are done here. Yeah, I feel Christmassy because of my outfit, but yeah, even the earring matches. Thank you, Mama. Anyways, I am now heading back home. Found my way back to the train station. That's amazing. Please don't mind my head too, because I was out of options. Anyways, let's go to this platform. Oh, the stairs make a lot of noise here. And there are people coming, so I'll talk to you later in the train. Anyway, my God, people, I was saying that I am now here. I'm still at the train station, waiting for my train, and I'm at the right platform, thankfully. My eyes are a bit red because I'm a bit tired, but I'm not that tired. I'm just feeling overwhelmed. My dear God people, even though today I know my eyes, I'm just like, it's been a long day. I went around, I did some stuff for myself, and yeah, the body's feeling the tiredness, but I'm not that tired. I'm just a bit overwhelmed. So as per our glad talks, I was proposing to you guys last time to have not like planned talks, but whenever we can, specific talks, because these months have been quite busy, as you know, as CEO of Glad World Ventures, and also Udemy instructor. It's not been easy, notwithstanding my personal let's say occupations as an engineer. So yeah, talking about that, I hope everyone is fine, that you started back your work, your school, your formation, your things, your hustle, you know. And yeah, I was thinking about making like more catered topics, because lately I've been rethinking, redesigning, and probably it's a fault for someone that's very creative as me, because I tend to try to do things properly, so, but not like perfect, because I know I'm not perfect. As I was saying, I really don't like say I'm trying to find the right way to handle everything. There's also a part of what we talked once about being intentional. Like I introduced this topic about intentionality, and this falls down to this. I am intentional about this YouTube channel. I'm intentional about you, my very beautiful and amazing God people. I am intentional about living a positive and healthy in all aspects type of life. Don't mind the smoke. We are entering that type of weather, but it's not that cold, and I'm someone that doesn't take cold that well. So if I'm saying it's not that cold, it's not that cold. It's actually good for your skin and it's good for your brain. Anyways, yeah, so that's what I meant about intentionality. You can have a tons to do. Like my mom always tells me that I do get very beautiful ideas. I'm a very hardworking person, but sometimes I tend to do a lot at a time. So that's why I also prioritize, I won't say my mental health, because I don't want to touch on topics that I'm not expert in. I feel like I still need to educate myself on that aspect. Of course, I wouldn't know everything, because you never know. You know that you don't know, right? But I feel like I need to give statements that are concrete, not perfect, but concrete and reality and realistic, they say. So in that aspect, I would say, yeah, mental health, but to a degree. Because mental health is not just about being intentional, it's about a lot of things. It depends on each individual, and it differs in each individual, like how you handle things, how you do stuff. There's like a sort of, it's not really a poem, but sort of insight, I would say a quote that my beautiful mom sent me some weeks ago, and it was telling you, like, mathematically, right? You know, life, if you think about it, problems have a percentage. Money has a percentage, love has a percentage, but the one and only thing that has a 100% score is attitude. Therefore, why I say you need to be intentional. You need to be intentional not because you're perfect or you can handle everything like a chef. You need to be intentional because you learn who you are. You learn what are the things that you are able to handle, are able to do, but not in a perfect way, more so like your abilities. You learn and acquire new skills. Like you really put yourself out there when you can, till you get the strength to do the most, in the sense that you're intentional about everything. If I'm saying this, sorry, I'm the first one to be a very lazy person on that aspect. Like I said, I need to be intentional about you glad people, not only because you're my beautiful followers and you're giving me likes or you're encouraging me to pursue this venture of mine, but because I feel the message is needed. If it's not needed now, it'll be needed in some years to come. If it's not needed now, someone tomorrow may watching this Glad Word channel and be curious about, okay, what are they even talking about here, and it may help them. So I'm being intentional because I am practicing the aspect of intentionality in my everyday life. Sometimes I do fail to do that, sometimes I do succeed to do that, but above all, I keep it in mind and I practice it. So definition per se, like in the dictionary, is like you really put your intention, your efforts to it. For example, let's say you have an exam. I'm giving very, very typical example. You have an exam, right? What are you gonna do? You're gonna prepare for the exam. You're gonna sit down, study for the exam. You're gonna do everything in your power to be ready before the due date. And you feel nervous anyway. You feel anxious because the exam is important. Whatever type of exam it is important, right? Okay, so this is you being intentional because you want to pass the exam. What is the force? What is the thing that makes you do all this preparation? Why don't you just sit and do nothing? Because you're intentional about it. Therefore, why I say we need to carry that intentionality from the little aspect of things in life and portray it, really like distribute it, mirror it in our whole life, and be intentional about other stuff. It won't assure you success. You may still fail, you may still face difficulties, but at the end of the day, you may achieve at least 80% of the 100% you were trying to get. So guys, yeah, even when it's chaotic, even when it's difficult, even when it's like you are hitting a wall, you don't really know what's going on, still keep being intentional about everything. So that's a bit what I was gonna say today, and also share my little trip. I wouldn't say trip, but it's more so like a decision mentally to stay positive and also to cater to not only my physical self but to my mental and my spiritual self, and all that combined makes me be good, makes me face things with a different attitude, makes me not forget the intentionality that I need to keep for every aspect of my life. So thank you guys for listening, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.